bigger.
All right, let me just make sure we're using the right.
Less accurate,
camera.
more size.
Okay, right camera. Things. Yep, we're using the right camera and.
I am super excited though for the RPG for the board game though.
Yep, I think we all are.
You just heard about it.
Okay, yeah, I did just hear it.
Yeah, the characters. It's going to be I think there's a human gun mage, or pistolier, trollkin warrior, a gobber mechanic with a light laberjack. Oh, and the other one is an alchemist. Which is the alchemist model looks like Gorman DeWolf, only with a different head. Not saying that's bad. That's just what it looks like. Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. There you go. Change the way that is. Depends on how they do it. And it died on me. That makes me sad.
Okay, then boom.
Okay, let's see how the Bucks are doing. Bucks are actually 7-point favorites tonight. Wow. Of the 7 games tonight, Nate, the Bucks have the third largest point spread. Yeah, the Knicks ain't covering that spread. It's really sad when an NBA team can't cover a 14-point spread.
Well, edit. Boom. Minimize. Okay. We'll take that full screen. All right, so I'm gonna watch the YouTube comments, see if we get any viewers coming. Currently, we have 0.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody may be responding to one of the invites I sent out.
Good for them. I probably shouldn't say that so it sounds condescending. Probably. Just a guess. Viewers might not respond too well to my condensation.
Well, you are our resident Lich Lord. So we've kind of come to accept it.
It's a new round of Colossals, and they're pretty much turning the Colossals into like a chassis, from what I gathered.
That's what I gathered as well, because that's what they said.
Yeah, that's what they said. Well, they all look pretty much the same. I think I'm going to have to see about fixing some of the binding on my book soon.
And I'm going to need to make a soda run.
It's fine. It'll be fine. What else was in that keynote? I could have sworn there was a third thing that wasn't related to the Unleashed. But I might be thinking wrong. What is she doing?
I have no idea.
Okay. No, the other one was the Unfinished. Was the first taste of Iron Kingdoms Unleashed. There's something on Judas Protocol. Oh, and I have to order my the Grosh Painter of Everblight figure. There were a couple people saying that they had reservations about the Trollkin battle engine, the Sacral Vault. But most of that seemed to be because, you know, it's a giant sacrificial site that rolls around. Yeah, the Undercity. Fall of 2015.
All right. Yeah, let's see here. Live chat, control room, live events.
Oh, yeah, Reckoning.
I'm watching now.
Hello. Painter. Have you seen the things for the quick measuring set?
Yes, I have.
Those are really nice.
Yep.
Because they allow you to do it regardless of base size then. So you can actually figure out what's underneath the template with some precision. I'm not too enthused with the wound markers. I don't think those are necessary, but whatever. Yeah, it was from TempleCon. Did I mention anything to you about the new cards for High Command or no?
Yes, you did. I'm going to go find out where our other player is.
Okay.
Keep the audience entertained.
Oh, I have to do that, don't I? I don't know what to say. Hopefully they don't die this session. I make no guarantees that they won't die this session. Their strategy last session of deferring all the enemies from last session to this session, along with this session's enemies, may prove to be overwhelming to them. So I don't know what's going to happen. But it'll be fun. Also, I'm not really paying attention to any of I can't really pay attention to the chat right now, so I don't know if you're responding right now because I can't see from that far. A little nearsighted. I'm not good by myself. I need people to bounce off of. People should know not to leave me by myself. Yeah, I got nothing. I have nothing right now. I can tell you that they're going to try to find the castle where their friend was taken hostage. I think they're skipping a little bit too much, but I'll level them up appropriately after this session. If they make it. As I said, we might die tonight. It's a coin flip, I think. I just have to make sure they get geared up before going out.
So are you actually having a conversation with...
No, I'm just rambling to myself.
Oh.
I can't see it from over there, and I don't want to move.
Not to say, I just realized...
Was the camera not on?
No, camera's on.
Oh, goody.
You couldn't see the chat.
Well, yeah, and I also can't see it from over here anyway. So...
Yes. So, viewers, just a reminder that tonight I will be, once again, attempting to keep an eye on the chat. If you have a shout out, please do give it. We love to, recognize the people who are watching us.
Maybe one day we'll be able to start at 8 o'clock promptly. Yes. Don't count on it, but we might.
That is our goal, is to get started at 8 o'clock.
We shoot high.
We shoot high.
It's a lofty goal, one we know we'll never achieve, but if we don't try, dang it, we'll never do it anyway.
Yes.
Perhaps I should arrive before 8. Instead of just like 8 on the dime.
No, maybe
I would not be ready.
No, I'm thinking I'm just going to start actually scheduling these for 8:30 and telling you guys 8.
Nathan, just tell us 8:30. 8:30 is far more. Look about what time it is. I would be totally ready for 8:30 after work.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
If Nate told you 8:30, you'd be ready by 9.
It is. I would be ready by 9. No,
you'd be ready by 8:50. 8:50.
8:40.
It is 8:20 right now, so you're 20 minutes behind.
Viewers.
I don't see me in the chair.
Yes, there is a delay, Liz.
No. Okay. Sorry.
I'm not delayed. I can't really see you anyway.
See, there she's setting down her cup.
Okay, so there's a wicked delay.
Yes. The chat hopefully does not have that wicked delay.
So we will be able to see the chat?
Yes, the chat is going right there.
I can't see it, but if you give me binoculars, I might be able to.
Yes, viewers, we are making do on what we can for our budget.
I'm just nearsighted, and it's about 10 feet away. Okay, using normal font. If I was about 5 feet closer, I could see it.
Which is why I can see it just fine, but...
And I'm wearing my Legend of Zelda stuff today, although I would be wearing Monster Hunter stuff if I had.
But that doesn't come out next time. That comes out next week.
Yes, it comes out next week. And I am trying to see if I can get somebody to cover my Saturday shift so I can play Monster Hunter all day on Saturday and Friday when I get it.
So what? I've never played Monster Hunter. What actually do you do in that game?
You hunt monsters.
Okay, so it's what it says on the tin.
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of monsters?
There's my personal favorite monster, the Barath, which is this huge, like, T-Rex
And
with
a ball?
mud.
So is it like a
We're
first
gonna
person
have you join
shooter?
us.
Hi. Who's?
Appalled 2.
Hi.
So is it like a first person shooter a little bit?
No,
it's a
no.
third person
Third person.
Adventure?
adventure
Adventure.
RPG.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some people are like, "Oh, it's the best weapon." They're all the best weapon. It just depends
No,
on
no.
what you're.
There is a best weapon in
No,
every
there's
game.
not. There is
In
not.
any game, the developers make enough of a mistake that one weapon will be just a tiny bit
No.
better than all the others.
No.
They've been doing this
They have
long
been
enough. that
doing this
they've-
long enough.
Yeah, the makers of Call of Duty have too, and they still screw up every time.
Yeah, but
In Monster Hunter, it really is your personal preference as to what the best weapon is.
now
So for me,
we should actually caveat that with best weapon class
yes.
because
Well, there's always a best weapon in each class.
yes, because there's the bows, but the bows are no better than the bow guns. Both light and heavy.
And I can't wait to try some of the new weapons.
Yes.
There's going to be 2 new weapons, I believe, in this new game, and I am so excited about it.
Okay.
So, shall we get
But
started?
we are here, yes, we are here to play
We are here
D&D,
to
not
play
to talk about...
D&D, not talk about Monster Hunter.
Specifically,
I would love to.
Specifically, this is their third night running through the Lost Mine of Fandelver.
One of these days, I'm going to have to actually write that down so that I include the word Fandelver in the description.
Ah, yes. Here, I'll write it down right on this piece of paper that I leave all the time.
Yeah. And Nathan will probably forget about it.
It'll be boxed in. There are going to be stars around it.
We had a highlighter. We don't.
It's going to be a couple arrows pointing to it.
Oh, I still have those dice over there, but by the sodas. The dice is shame.
I should probably get my dice out.
Well, we're glad to have you join us. And we're glad that Auri invited you to join us.
That would be me. I believe.
Oh.
And one of us still needs dice from the DM.
How do you spell Auri?
Auri.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Ah, okay.
Because if you looked, my new Skype name is different.
Yes, I had noticed that. So, once again, I'm the usual host of the Random RP Gamers podcast, Nate. And our GM tonight is our very own Lich Lord Brian.
Hello.
And playing an amazing ranger is Ranger Liz.
Yeah, I'm amazing when I'm deciding not to shoot like I'm a
Drunk.
No, I'm a
Just
Star
roll
Trooper.
better. Just roll better.
When I'm not rolling like a Star
Stormtrooper.
Trooper.
Stormtrooper.
Star Trooper. Oh my goodness, I can't. I had a long day at work, so it's,
I did too.
Yeah, you don't get to pull that one here.
Nathan, I worked 1 more hour than you did.
How many hours did you work?
I worked 9,
Okay, you worked more than I did then.
and I only got a half-hour break. So
Same here.
Yeah, my company mandates I take more breaks than that, so I guess I have the least complaint, although I do have the farthest driving distance of any of them.
yeah, I don't have to drive that far.
I just have to drive to Pewaukee.
Yeah, Milwaukee.
Yeah.
In rush hour traffic. Although Saturdays aren't rush hour, so shouldn't complain about
Saturdays are nice. I can.
Yeah, Saturdays are nice. Unfortunately, every other day sucks because people don't know how to drive.
Yes. So, last time
People don't know how to
we
drive.
faced down several menaces. One of those being a
And then you
armed
you
idiot.
warned those menaces that you were arriving, so they got to flee like cowards.
Yes, we got to. I got to.
To a place where they're heavily reinforced.
I got to follow Alucard's wish and baste the fear turkey.
And I got to kill this weird eye monster. That was
The
cool.
Nothic, yes.
Yes.
The Nothic, yes.
Someone had to kill the Nothic. You were the one who delivered the fatal blow. So,
I'm a champion.
what was the last thing you guys discovered in the campaign? Because, I kind of said, think about this.
Did I write something down? Let's see. I wrote stuff down.
Yeah, his notes are slightly better. You also learned one other thing last week.
Yeah, we learned that Yarno is not trustworthy and
Don't
is
trust
betraying the town, and is more than likely Glassstaff.
You found out he is Glassstaff, but
Yes, he is Glassstaff. So
yes,
Hired by the Black Spider.
yes.
you
learned that Glassstaff was hired by the Black Spire to do rampage through this town, causing trouble. For what reason you don't know yet. Although you do know think it's something to do with your dwarven friend who has gone missing.
Well, we did pretty much know it is because there was that letter that stated that they wanted to steal the stuff from the dwarf.
Yes.
And I'm starting to think that whole Lord's Alliance is a bunch of corrupt politicians.
Yes, you've brought suspicion upon the only other Lord's Alliance member you've encountered, Sildar, whose last name I've never told you. He does have one. I'm just not going to look it up. So,
all that stuff happened last time.
when you ended, you had committed yourself to going to finding Cragmaw Castle, which is the castle where King Groll has at least initially taken your dwarven friend captive. You don't know if he's still there or not, or if he's even still alive.
And Groll is a bugbear.
Yes, Groll is a bugbear.
Yes, I get to kick another bugbear's ass.
I thought I was the one who is doing most of the butt kicking here.
No, I'm the one who dished out the biggest butt kicking during that fight, and if it wasn't for the bard, I would have taken him out. And there is some word you thought you'd never hear in D&D. The paladin got taken out by the bard.
You can't fail. You can't pass a Constitution roll. I'm sorry. It was an easy roll for you. It's more than 50-50.
I was able to take out the first bugbear.
After I softened him up for you.
After getting captured.
And you got captured by him. I never got captured.
Shoot, I don't think I finished leveling my character, did I?
I think you did. You got your hit points. Nothing else changed. You wrote down which level 3 things. You didn't get any new spells, so I think you're pretty much done.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. You do cast 3 more. You could cast three spells per day now.
Instead of just 2.
Yes, okay. So you did gain a little bit more spell casting, but not a lot. So, in this adventure, Sildar has told you that he will go with you on this adventure to finish off the Red Brand ruffians so that they can protect the town. He also mentioned for you that he can procure get you some resupplies on some of your expendables, or maybe a little extra weapons or armor that he found a spot in town that actually does sell weapons and armor. It's just not the first place you went to. Yes, the general store doesn't sell a sword.
I'm not even looking for a sword. I'm looking for a javelin.
Yes, again, the general store doesn't sell the weapons.
The weapons store sells the weapons.
Actually, he tells you that there's a place in town called the Lion Shield Coster that usually does keep a small supply of arms and weapons there, and he can go with you to see about if anything you want to procure. So before this, we're just gonna see what we want, and plus we can see if there's any other expendable supplies we need, such as healing potions.
Yes, I could probably do with a few dozen of those.
I don't think we can afford a few dozen, but we probably should buy what we can afford.
I think we might be able to afford a few. Actually,
I did account for the money we've gained. You have gained a total of 400 gold pieces and 340 silver pieces in your adventuring so far.
I need arrows.
Yeah, those are going to be cheap.
So I need javelins, so.
Sildar takes you to the Lion Shield Coster. The owner of the Lion Shield Coster is a... Probably should have read this before I threw it. Where is it? It is a human named Darren Eldermath. No, wait, different one. Never mind. Different one. It's owned by the Lion Shields. It is run by a middle-aged woman named Lenine Greywind. She welcomes you to the Lion Shield Coster and asks if there's anything she can do for you.
I'm going to immediately see if I can find the...
There's no weapons up front.
No weapons up front. Okay. Yeah, I need to buy some javelins.
She looks to Sildar. Sildar nods. Well, I usually keep weapons in the back. You said javelins?
Yes, javelins. Small, short throwing spears.
Yeah, I know what javelins are. How many do you need?
A good half dozen.
Half dozen I can provide. She gives you a half dozen, and Sildar tells you he's going to fit the bill for the weapon for this kind of thing. Because he needs a weapon and armor too, because his got taken by the goblins.
And I need some arrows. Lots of arrows.
Define a lot.
How many can I buy?
I could easily supply you with 200 arrows.
Yeah! 200 arrows.
Your bard friend tells you he would like to procure a shield and some studded leather armor. It's afforded to him. And Sildar gets Sildar will get some what was I going to give him? I forget what I was going to give Sildar. Enough for decent equipment. Not anything too expensive because Sildar can't afford that. Not at his meager salary. He was going to get my flail and a ring mail is what he was going to get, and a shield as well. So, is there anything else you guys need other than your javelins, your arrows, your armor? Anything else you would be interested in getting?
Let me just take a quick peek. Armor comes at before weapons, right?
Yes, it does. Always.
Do we need any potions?
The only potions she has on hand are potions of healing. And she will have, I'm actually going to roll for this, 5 potions of healing that she can sell.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must be wearing chainmail.
Yes, you are. I believe anything above chainmail is going to be too expensive. Because anything above chainmail is now being priced in hundreds of gold.
Well, there's splint mail.
Yeah, that's hundreds of gold.
Yeah, does she have it available?
She does have it available.
Great.
However,
I will
it's still
put the bill for that.
Okay. That would be 200 gold.
All right.
So that brings your amount of party money down to 200.
And how much are healing potions?
50 each. So
I will take 2.
So your bard will actually recommend procuring all that we can.
Yeah.
So
Alrighty.
we'll just buy 4 more healing potions. How many healing potions do we have now?
Well, I have 2 on me.
I had none before, so...
So we are up to 6. I recommend splitting those.
2, 2, and 2?
Yeah, that works. Sildar feels a little bit bad being left out, considering the fact he just fit the bill for a lot of...
I'll give him one of mine.
He's an NPC. He doesn't have the right to have feelings.
All right, mind if I...
Not like we have pencils all around, but...
Aha!
Pencils and pens.
Prefer pencil.
Yes, because you can erase it.
1 potion of healing remaining.
And Sildar has the other one. Just write down anything that Sildar has the remaining potion of healing. Simply because I won't remember it. I will, however, remember that I have 2. I gained so many useful spells this last time. It's awesome. And just so you know, potions of healing heal you 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, I will. 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So, We have stocked up. I think we have a good enough amount of things.
Yep.
We will need to head out. Is there anything else we would like to procure before heading out?
I think we're good.
Anything else you can think of that we might need before heading out? Not necessarily suggesting that there is. I'm just asking if there's anything you can think of that we might need that no one else might be thinking of.
I was just thinking I might want some additional rations for my wolves.
She tells you that you can pick that up at the general store. She unfortunately doesn't sell food.
Alrighty.
And you can pick up enough rations for your wolves. That's fine.
How much?
How much do you need?
I don't know. Maybe a couple of days worth since we're gonna be out.
Sildar might suggest maybe 5 days worth.
Okay.
Simply because of how far it might be. All right. So with supplies procured, it is the morning. It is the you finished off the red brands the night before. You've restocked, and you're leaving in the morning.
Oh, okay. Why do I only have 21 HP? That seems low.
Because you rolled like crap last time.
That's right. That's why. From now on, I'm taking the average.
Yes, that's why the bard has as many hit points as the paladin.
Yeah, taking the average from now on.
And a con that is 2 low. That is 4 lower.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Any marching order, or how are you gonna?
I am the ranger. I want to take the front.
That's right. You take the front. Check for ambushes.
Yay!
The bard is going to hope that there is no ambushes until we get there.
I'm going to take up the middle position.
Yes, the bard's taking up the rear with Sildar behind you.
That's right. He gets to be the creamy middle.
And 25 miles.
Why didn't that not sound right to me?
Not sure why.
Okay, unfortunately, the people you're tracking have about a half day head start on you. Luckily, there are goblins, or actually, well, there are bugbears in the group, so we'll let our tracker try to find them. Since there are bugbears in the group and bugbears are goblinoids, you do get advantage on your tracking rolls.
Yay! So that means I get to roll 2 of these.
Yep.
What is tracking? Is that survival?
Or
nature?
Survival.
Okay.
What'd you get total?
That would be a 12.
Well, you have some idea that they went due north. You can't really see if they veered off
Liz,
anywhere.
don't you have advantage?
I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Oh,
yes, she did. She just rolled poorly. They went north. Unfortunately, you're always looking to see if they veered off left or right, and you can't quite tell yet. After about 5 miles of going north, I will give you another roll.
That is much better.
You are absolutely positive they went due north.
Alrighty. That was a 21, so everyone knows.
Seriously? However, on midday of our first adventure,
We're getting ambushed.
as we are venturing north on the Tribord Trail, off in the distance, charging at us, we see an ogre.
Well,
I'm gonna shoot it. It could be trying to ask us for directions, but I don't care. I'm gonna shoot it.
No, it has hunger and murder on its eyes.
I'm gonna make a quick wisdom roll here. 19. Do I have any kind of cautionary tale that I remember about ogres?
I On a 19, yeah, you do. You know that they hit you pretty strong. They like to raid.
All right, noblemen, stay behind the the bard. Those things hit like a bitch, and trust me, you don't want to know what he wants to raid.
Okay. Initiative
Yay!
for the bard.
That's
I am not taking that reroll you gave me.
22.
Okay.
$10.
22 for Narrow. Sildar got a 17. And the Ogre got a whopping 11.
Oh, crap. I'm bottom of the initiative again.
Yes, you are. However, Sylvan, you are first.
I'm gonna shoot it in whatever.
Okay. Just remember, you have to tell me when you're using sharpshooter and when you are not.
Should I try going with sharpshooter?
It's an ogre. It's a big target.
Yeah.
Do you think it has a low AC?
I think it's got a fairly low. I don't think it has like a really, really low AC, but I also don't think it has an impressive one.
Alright, I'm gonna try sharpshooter.
Cool.
And that's with a +8, so that
Minus
is...
5.
Oh
So
yeah,
plus 3.
-5, so +3.
18.
You hit.
Alrighty.
I was about to say an 18. I think would hit most things.
So I add 10 to my
just
damage.
barely hits your bard.
I said most things.
This is a D8, right?
Yes.
It's just,
Yes.
My brain is so... Sorry. Okay, I rolled a 6
Plus.
plus 4, that's 10, plus the 10 from sharpshooter, so that's 20 damage.
Okay. Let's see how stupid the ogre is. Okay. It's probably not far enough for Sylvan Narrow to do anything about it. So Narrow is actually going to walk next to you with his flail out and his new shield. Actually, his flail's not going to be out now. His rapier's not going to be out. Not flail. He doesn't have a flail. His rapier, his shield's going to be out, and he's going to have his hand ready to cast spells. Sildar is going to join you on the other side with his shield out and his rapier. These are frontline fighters. And the ogre is going to realize it just took a crap ton of its hit points in one shot and run away.
Woo! That's another point for the ranger.
You stuck an arrow into its shoulder, and it kind of like poking out the backside, and he just looks at it and goes, "Nope."
Yeah, you know.
He rolled well on his wisdom check for that to say, "No, this isn't worth my time."
It's like,
I've got 3 guys. I've got a guy with a big sword, 2 guys with shields, and that thing just hit me for a lot of damage. Gone. Wipes its hands. You see it do this. Nope, gone. You see it dump a little bit of gold on the pocket. Nope, you got me. Done. And it walks away. Okay. That was what happened at noontime.
Short break for lunch.
Sure, let's take a short break. Let's take a short rest for lunch. We're not wounded at all, but unfortunately, you cannot reclaim your arrow as the ogre ran
away with it. That means I have to tick one down. I'm now only at 214.
Resting for lunch. Nothing attacks us. I think anything in the area saw that and is running for cover.
All right.
Break for lunch. Nothing else happens. The next 5 miles going north. Liz, a check again. Yeah, they're going due north at this point. You can see all the tracks. You can even tell where the humans made their tracks and everything. The bugbears are clearly leading the way. It's just going due north. I'm not going to have you make any more checks until we hit the forest.
Alrighty.
You reach the south of Neverwinter Forest. Make one more check to see if anything's stupid. No, nothing stupid this round. This time. You reach the south of Neverwinter Forest as the tracks trail inward. One more check to see if we can track them down, which we should be able to. And yes, you are able to track them. They're going pretty much north into the Neverwinter Forest. There's not a clear trail, but you can kind of tell they weren't. They didn't take enough time, Karen, to actually guard themselves. You start to reach. You start to reach a little bit of a clearing at about nighttime.
Okay.
Okay. Off in the distance, you see Craigmaw Castle. The castle consists of 7 crumbling towers of different sizes and heights. The upper stories are all in varying states of collapse. A short flight of stairs leads up to a terrace in front of the main entryway, past the wreckage of a pair of sundered doors. You don't see any of this yet. But you say the castle is pretty much in ruins. Only the ground floor actually looks like it's still habitable.
Okay.
Sildark will come up to you and asks, how do you recommend we approach?
Is there a front door?
There is a front door.
There's a front door, but I wouldn't recommend entry through there. I would actually recommend entry through a more covert means. Like one of the many gaping holes in the architecture.
There aren't any gaping holes in the architecture on the ground floor that you can actually walk through. All of the ruins and stuff are on the top floor. The main actually outer walls are mostly intact.
Oh, okay.
There's no spots for you to actually climb through the walls.
Windows?
None that you can see. You see a little bit of, as it's nightfall, you do see a little bit of light coming through them, but they don't.
They don't look big enough.
They aren't. They don't look like they're big enough to be windows from your vantage point.
More of slits.
Perception roll, but if you get above a 10, I'll say yes. With a natural 20, yes, they look like slits on the outer walls. That's all you can see.
So too small.
With your roll as well, you also notice that there are people in between you and the castle that appear to be walking the perimeter.
Seasoning for the fear turkey. Yay! I get to make another one.
Sildar asks you if you think it's wise, considering the last time you did that, they fled to this heavily guarded area. They might have a more heavily guarded area that we do not know about. Do we want to fight everything in here and everything there in the more heavily guarded area? Or would you recommend, or would you think, can you think of some other approach?
I'm about to draw an arrow and say, I just made an ogre pee his pants, so.
Yes, but I don't think they've gotten word about that yet.
No. Unfortunately, the ogre is talking about how the ogre is actually telling all his ogre friends about the elf that he's slain after getting shot in the shoulder.
Liar! I will have to hunt him down and finish the job.
Actually,
he apparently clubbed a deer, and that's why his club is soaked with blood.
Actually, I think the best way in would be to ask one of them.
At this point, Nero does mention that he recently learned some very, very nice spells.
Oh, what did you learn?
What did you learn?
Well, he learned an ability that makes things easier to see, so they're easier to hit. An ability that enhances one of your one of the attributes about you, and one that makes you invisible. He can only cast that on one person, though.
Well, hold on to that for a moment.
In that regard, he's recommending a scout of the area.
I would like to become invisible.
I like that idea, but you know what? I have an idea. Why not both?
What?
I'll capture one of the guards and interrogate him while she scouts the area.
With your nat 20 perception roll, there's a decent number of guards. You don't think you'd be able to capture one without the others seeing you. You see about 5 or 6 humans as well as 2 bugbears.
And there's a bugbear here and like a bugbear here.
Yeah, they are kind of circling a little bit. So they're walking the perimeter.
Yeah, so they and the bugbears kind of fill in the gaps.
I want to be invisible.
I already said yes to that.
Just to make sure it's clear.
I just figured if we could interrogate one of those guards.
Yeah, somebody says "rar," I say "rar" back.
Hello, Shad.
Do we want to make someone invisible to capture one of the guards? Maybe.
No. We're gonna have the ranger be turned invisible so that she can sneak around and see what she can find out.
Okay.
By
the way, you have 1 hour. That's all I can concentrate on the spell for.
Okay. Do I
I'm
have to stay within a certain range?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll be mentally concentrating on this. Keeping this
is
up. I don't think there's a range
not
of concentration.
tying sleight of hand or survival.
What?
Not tying.
Knot tying is you tie a knot.
Okay, great. I tie a
Give me a second though. I just want to see.
slip knot into the rope
Why are you tying a rope?
because I just turned a rope into a lasso.
You're gonna lasso somebody. Well, I'm invisible, sneaking around.
Yes.
Yeah, there's no rule that says that you have to stay within range.
Alrighty.
That's what I'm thinking.
So I'm.
Are you sure you want to do the lassoing? I mean, I might. The bard says I might be a little bit better at it.
What exactly am I supposed to be looking for? Just a way in?
You're looking for a way in as well as any
They-
weaknesses.
Yeah, any
that we
kind
might
of weaknesses.
Here you go. By the way, you're invisible now. Oh, if you make a single attack, you will become visible.
Does touching somebody count as an attack?
Yes. Also, if you cast a spell, you become invisible. You become visible. Don't attack. No spells unless you want to be visible.
So I can't just walk up to 2 guards that are standing next to each other and tap one of them on the shoulder and then run away?
No, I'm going to say no.
Or tie their shoelaces together.
No, any kind of strength, any type of activity like that.
Any
will
kind
give-
of contact with somebody else will give you
Yeah,
away.
you're.
That takes away all the fun.
If I knew greater invisibility, you'd be able to do that.
Okay, we're gonna have to work on that one. You have to learn that.
That one only lasts a minute, though.
You need to learn greater
Okay,
invisibility.
got it. Got it. I'll see if anyone.
Yes,
I'll see if any.
because then we can actually pull some interesting tricks using invisibility, like
Okay.
tying together guards' shoes. so
I
they
will
trip
have to
over
ask
each
you to
other.
make a sneak check for this. However, because you are invisible, you will have advantage. on
Oh
it.
yay!
So all you're worried about is not making a sound. Yeah, you stay hidden for this. So, going to your plan, what exactly am I doing with this lasso rope?
One of the humans, when they have a bugbear not facing them, they're going to be harder for the humans to see each other because they're not going to be able to see in the lower light as well. So you're going to try and bag a human without any of the bugbears being able to see him.
What if they shout? Should I try to lasso around the neck?
Splashing some alcohol on the rope, that won't be a problem now.
I don't think that's going to work, Jim.
What are you trying to do?
Slip him the ether bunny once the rope goes around him.
I don't
It
think
would
that's...
need to cover their mouth.
I'm just going to aim for the neck.
Yeah, that'll work too.
I'm just going to aim for the neck.
Yeah, we're trying to. If he passes out, that's fine. We can always wake him up.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Sneak check. Yeah, I'm fine sneaking. They don't see me. All right, let's see if I can do this. Okay, they aren't seeing me, so I'm going to have advantage on this at least. And this is one of the times I actually want to use my die that always rolls a critical. Okay, Let's see if I can hit a guy around the neck. Yeah, that advantage didn't do much. I am proficient with rope though. It's kind of like a whip. Let's see. Damage and save.
Help you pull him in.
Hopefully he's not dead by the time you get him there.
Okay, we drag him into the woods around the clearing. His eyes have rolled back into his head a little bit. You slap him around a little bit. He is not dead. Okay, now what? Because as soon as I
Tie him to the tree.
Okay. You are aware as soon as I remove this rope from his neck, he will shout, right?
Go into my pouch, pull out yesterday's change.
Actually, better idea. How about we drag him into a part of the forest, like way into the forest?
Yeah, that'll work too.
Okay. Just hold the rope real tight. You could probably hold this a little tighter than I can. Sildar shakes his head a little bit.
I still say gagging him works.
Yeah, but we need information from him.
Yeah, I know. We can
Gag him now so we don't have to strangle him the entire way. He might not survive that. That's almost like a hanging. I'm kind of surprised I didn't break his neck.
All right.
All right. We get him, 500 feet into the forest? That should be good enough, right? Yep. Okay. This is probably your expertise a little bit more than mine. I'll let you interrogate him. Help! Help! Ow!
Your friends can't hear you. Don't even bother. You'll just give me a headache.
Help! Help!
What's the guard change schedule?
What?
How often do you change guards?
Why should I tell you?
Because I'm assuming that at some point you actually want to swim in the gene pool.
What?
You want to have kids.
Why would I want that?
You want to actually enjoy the act of sex.
Okay. That threat's a little bit more specific. Got it. Okay. Well, I'm scheduled to take my sleeping break at about midnight. So that's about 3 hours from now?
All right.
I think they sent goblins out at that point.
Okay. And
Oh, and I think the hobgoblins go out at that point too.
that would make sense. How many people are in the big castle? Give me a rough estimate. 100, 200, 50, 20. Did you need to take your shoes off to count them?
100 sounds about right.
How many people are on the upper floor?
The upper floor?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think anyone lived in the upper floor. The goblins are always talking about how the human architecture sucks so bad.
All right.
It's an old castle.
So, other than the ground floor, where are you hiding the rest of these 100 people?
They're on the ground floor. No one's on the upper floor.
Is there a basement?
No. can't count, okay?
Sense motive.
I don't think he's lying to you. Just saying.
And I'm trying to remember what that is now.
Insight.
5. I believe it.
Yeah. You have no reason to doubt that fact he can't count.
How many entrances and exits are there?
Well, there's the front exit. Entrance. The place where like the the raised above part with the stairs and the 2 broken down doors.
Yeah.
And then there's that hall. They tell us not to go in that hall because of the trap.
Okay.
There's a side entrance. Okay. That's locked. They tell us not to open that, and I can't. I don't have a key to that. They don't trust us with that. And then there's the place where our tents are.
Oh, and where are your tents?
They're on like the far side. There's a big part of the wall that is actually a sheet. It's really cool. They made this sheet to look like the wall, but it's a sheet, so you can just walk right in. And our tents are there. Yeah.
Am I figuring any of this stuff out?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception's 15.
As you go to the north side of the wall, you see the sheet that's made to look like the wall. You, however, you can't see anything beyond it because it is covering the entire passage.
I want to set fire to it, but I know I can't.
Actually, Liz, you kind of read my mind. It was, I wonder how much chaos I could cause by
But
how to get that area on fire.
I know there's a bunch of goblins. There's a couple hobgoblins.
Wait a minute. Let's talk more about that tent area.
What
you
about?
guys have straw on the ground there?
No, we just have tents there.
Yeah, but what do you use for the flooring of your tents?
You
know, to help control the muck.
I think we have sleeping bags.
All I'm hearing
This
is
isn't-
flammable.
It's not exactly a part that they normally house. Unfortunately, since I think I remember you. You were in that town, right?
No, absolutely not.
Well, there's some people in the town that made Glassstaff nervous, so he took all of us here. So they just said they had to scramble to find living space for us.
Really?
So they set up tents in this area that they weren't really using. It's kind of a pathway down, and so that they know where we are anytime. We don't exactly go in further into the castle. We just kind of stay there until we figure out what we're gonna do.
Well, thank you very much.
So do I keep my testicles now?
Yes, you get to keep your testicles.
You're forgetting something.
You're not there.
I'm not there.
I don't even know what he's forgetting. So
13, Liz.
Aren't we supposed to be looking for a friend?
Any dwarves in that castle? I heard any word about any dwarves?
There's a drow that came by recently. I remember that. He was arriving right as we were. They don't let me talk to Grohl. I don't know.
Well,
I remember there was a drow that came in. I think it was a drow. Said they needed to talk to Grohl. They arrived right when we did. They've been the drow's been talking to Grohl ever since.
thank you for your cooperation.
Okay.
I'm going to...
So I keep my testicles.
Yep.
Do I go back on watch?
No, you actually get to take a break.
Sweet.
Yeah, you just get to chill out here.
Okay. Do I have to just hang against this tree though?
No, you can sit.
Or do I have to be remaining tied to the tree?
Yes, you are a prisoner.
Oh. Probably shouldn't have said all that.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, I am wearing a Goblin War banner for a cloak. It's a common mistake.
Okay. Half hour later, you come back. You had scouted the entire area. You had saw the side entrance. The side entrance is on the south side of the castle. It leads up to here. There's a big metal door right here.
Mhm.
You saw a bunch of arrow slits all along the castle, and right up here, you did see the fake wall entrance. More arrow slits and everything else. You didn't really feel comfortable enough going like right against the wall for fear that they might see or hear something.
Mhm.
So you didn't really hear anything else going on inside. But you come back to them and tell them what you found.
Dude, they have a huge flammable
Oh,
area.
I know. We have a...
He's still smiling.
By the way, I do give him some rations because this is like the most cooperative prisoner ever.
What's up with this?
Well, he was very happy to find out that he gets to keep his sausage and berries.
His Franks and beans.
I
Yes.
know what you're talking about, but my ranger probably walking up and like, what?
I get to keep my genitals.
Okay.
I find that threat typically works very well on humans.
Yeah, probably.
I bet if I threatened to remove yours too, it would work very effectively.
As long as you can back up the threat.
As long as you can back it up, yeah, actually that would work.
Okay.
You don't think I can?
I think you would be more inclined to just simply put an arrow right between my eyes.
So, how do you guys want to do this?
Well, I'm seeing a big tactical vulnerability there, and a chance to sow some major chaos.
I will also tell him about this entrance right there.
Yeah, it's a locked door. Even their own people don't use it, and we know the main entrance is trapped. So, since none of the guards have a key,
The bard points out he does have lockpicks.
yeah, the question is how viable of an entrance is it? When you were walking around, did the arrow slits on that side heavily manned, or like did you see any shadows on the window?
You didn't really see any shadows creeping up to the windows at all, looking out. You didn't really see anyone doing anything like that.
Nope.
That might actually be a pretty good approach. If we can get somebody close enough on this side to start a fire, and then covertly come around on this side, we might be
Why don't
able...
we just go on this side?
That's what we're going to do. We're going to come in
Well,
this
I know, but
side
why do we have to cause chaos over here?
so that everybody's attention is over here so that we can get in easier. So that we don't have to worry about guards going to those arrow slits. Because they'll be busy dealing with the commotion on the other side.
Wouldn't that put them on guard, though?
He'll put them on guard on the other side.
But I would be more inclined, if I was running this place, to go, hey, we just got attacked, everyone on high alert.
Yeah, but by then we're inside.
Yeah, but they might not be.
We're inside with a bunch of guards who are on high alert. And
Yeah,
some of them might be more
Competent?
competent.
You're right. Why make this more complicated than it needs to be? We'll try just sneaking in.
Which side do we want to go through?
What do we got?
Light a fire and covertly rarely appear in the same sentence.
Yes, fire tends to not be the best of allies for covert missions.
Hey, a distraction is always a welcome ally on a covert mission.
A distraction. Yes.
Yes. And Michael Weston and Fiona had the best ideas for distractions.
Yes, but they... We don't need the fire.
Okay. So, there are still 5 guards along the outer rim, plus 2 bugbears. Do we want to wait a bit, or?
Yes, they'll be having a changing of the guards at midnight. During that time, the guards will probably all be filled. Will all have to go to one area, so that they can go in as the new guards come out.
Okay.
So there'll be a small window of opportunity at midnight for us to get to that door, get it unlocked, and
If that's how they change the guard.
that is usually how you change a guard.
No. Sometimes you have the new guards come out and they relieve the old guards.
Either way,
Okay.
let me ask you this. Do you think you could silently pick off goblins?
Are you doubting it?
Nope. I'm just wondering how we're going to get rid of the bodies before the next one comes along and causes an alarm. Oh, wait. I already know.
How?
Making them invisible.
Cool. Take out more rope.
I'm not going to lasso everybody.
How about making them invisible?
I can't turn them invisible. Besides, I can only do that one more time today.
Yeah, I have a better idea.
I also had an idea if I went invisible and snuck around in there, I might be able to cause some chaos by, making people fall asleep. And doing some other stuff.
Let's wait for the guard change, and then we'll be able to get in.
At midnight, you notice that all the guards start filing back to the north side of the thing, a la Nate's idea of guard shifts. Wait for the guards, or do we run it?
No, we run it.
Run it. Okay.
Yes, because right now the guard is down.
Okay.
So-
Stealthily run in.
Yes, stealthily run in. I have disadvantage on this.
Okay.
I got 21.
When are guards ever competent? Yes, Milo. Exactly. Particularly in A Legend of Zelda. Crap!
Okay, you're clanking a lot. Sildar is clanking a little bit. Her and I are walking pretty quietly into it. Okay. So, we reached the staircase without hearing anything coming in from the slits. I walk up. Let's see if I can crack this door with ease. I believe I cracked that door.
Well, if not, I have an alternate method of lockpicking.
Yeah, I know. That one's a little louder, though. Yeah, I picked the lock with ease. And we are able to walk in. You can go up front.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea in this case.
You walk through the door, and you see a long hall, and you see a somewhat long hall. The hall veers to the left right away, where there is a shut door. And as the hall extends, your view is blocked by a curtain at the end of the hallway, which is on either side of it is lined with rubble from the walls that have been slowly deteriorating.
Okay. I'm going to cautiously move up to the door that's at the on the hall. I'm going to put my ear to it and see if I can hear anything.
You hear nothing.
Test the door?
You're going to knock?
No, I'm going to test the
Okay,
handle.
you're going to try to open the door.
Test to see if it's locked.
The door is unlocked.
Look inside.
Inside, you see a mess hall. It appears to have been in the past a banquet hall, that has been appropriated into a goblin mess.
Occupied?
It is currently unoccupied. However, you see a bunch of recently cleaned pots and pans lining one shelf of the room.
Okay, so they just cleaned up. That means these guys just ate recently.
Okay.
I don't think there'd be anything of too much importance in the mess hall.
Probably not.
So I'm gonna close the door
Okay.
and advance up to the curtain.
Okay. You hear nothing coming from the other side of the curtain.
All right, part it a bit and peek in.
You see the hallway extends. It looks like this was once a larger room until the rubble kind of filled it in a little bit. As you look to the right, you see a door. As you look to the left, you see another door. As you look in front of you, you see another curtain.
Well, I think you know what I'm gonna do. Door to the left. Listen.
In the door to the left, make a perception roll.
Can I help?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty.
Perception 13.
6.
I got actually a 21. I can't tell what it is, but I hear something coming from inside the room. Definitely don't know what it is.
Shall we see what it is?
I think that might be advisable.
So who's going to check the door?
I will check the door. I will check it for. I don't have a trap thing.
It is not trapped.
Alrighty.
Okay. As you you open the door slightly, the you have dark vision, right?
Yes.
It is completely dark in there. You see a high, narrow hall. It looks like it might have been part of a chapel or shrine at one time. Angelic figures are sculpted along the upper room's reaches, looking down on the floor below. To the north, a heavy curtain block a matching pair of archways. Beneath the archway is a cracked but ornately carved stone brazier. Make a perception roll.
9.
You might have seen it anyway. 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see it.
Yay! It's not hiding.
No, it is. It just failed miserably. Hidden on a ledge in the shadows of the sanctuary in the higher reaches of the room, you see a strange creature. The creature resembles a large worm with 4 tentacles coming out from its beaked face.
Does it see me?
Yes.
Kill it with fire.
As it sees you, it kind of shrieks a little bit.
Okay, yep,
I
kill
can
it.
close the door.
Okay. You shut the door.
Can I get out?
Okay. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do after shutting the door?
Can you lock it?
There's no way to lock it.
So it doesn't have a lock on it. Is there a way we can tie the door shut?
Not really. I mean, you could probably, if you have a long enough length of the rope,
Tied to the door on the other side.
you might be able to do that.
I'm kind of curious as to what's in the door on the other side. I'm going to listen.
You actually don't hear anything at this point.
Quick peek in.
Inside that door, you see what appears to be a barrack. It is currently unoccupied, however.
Wow, I'm finding all the boring rooms.
Hey, do you have a long rope?
I had 2 lengths of rope.
Well, I still have one.
One's currently being used to tie a guard to a tree.
Well, can't.
What did you see? Why'd you shut the door so fast?
There's a monster in there, and I really don't see any need to kill it.
Does it have hands?
No. It's got
Then why do you
tentacles,
care
though.
about the door?
It's got tentacles. It could, you know.
How big of a monster?
Yay, big.
A little bit bigger.
Yay big.
Yeah, tentacle monster?
It's got a
This
beak.
isn't Rokugan, you know.
It's got a beak.
I'm pretty sure you're not in
And it's
that
a
much
worm.
danger.
I don't like worms.
It's big enough that I don't know. It might not be able to fit through the door, or it might not be smart enough to open a door.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll just leave the door shut then. All right, what's up?
As you leave the door shut, make a perception roll, please.
Alrighty. That would be 17.
At this point, you hear voices coming from the room.
In the room that I just shut?
Yes.
I'm the one you know as Shiro.
The voices are speaking in Goblin. One of them appears to be talking to the creature.
Someone's talking to it. Darn it.
What'd you see? What'd you see? Come on. Where'd you see the disturbance? Which side?
Guys, get ready.
And welcome to the broadcast, Alexander.
Welcome.
Hello. Somebody might be trying to come through the door. So get ready. I'm going to pull out my bow and arrow.
I'm just going to stand right there so that when the door opens...
You see Sildar pull out his rapier, and Nero pulls out his as well.
Right now they're pretending the worm's Lassie.
You see the door open slightly. Make your attack roll.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay, you hit. So you roll your damage dice twice, but your static modifiers are only added once. By the way, is there any way to roll under a 7?
I don't think so, given my, 10.
Somehow
16.
you take a great sword and use it into a piercing weapon as you pierce the goblin's skull. Hold on a second. How much damage did you do to it?
10, 16, 20.
As you lunge your sword in there, you hear a bit of a shout coming from the other one, and if you're looking into the room at all, you see another goblin narrowly dodge out of the way from your sword.
Damn it! I missed one.
I still have my bow. Can I see around him to shoot the one that dodged?
Sure.
Alrighty. Oh, it's a goblin, so I have advantage, right?
No, you do not have advantage
Okay.
on goblins. Unfortunately, that's not the way your ability works.
I don't. I shot the door.
Yeah, you missed the goblin horribly. You hear the goblins shout. You hear the goblin you missed shout out to say, "Lupo, intruders!"
Well, crap. Kick the door in.
And
Just
initiative.
close the door.
And initiative.
Darn it.
Oh, you polyhedral Judas!
You know what they're gonna do, Nate. You should know this by now.
Okay, for those of you watching, my
Yes.
nickname is Hapless with Dice,
For a
and
reason.
this is what I rolled on my initiative. Yes, a big fat 1.
I got a 23.
Cool. You'll be going before most people. Sildar rolled the same thing, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a 0.
So does Sildar. No, I'm sorry. Sildar has a 1.
Like I said,
No. Sildar actually has a dexterity score.
there's a corpse in the room. It gets to activate before me.
No, the corpse doesn't activate first. They're going to activate on the Grick initiative. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, there's a Grick. Yes, the thing in the room is a Grick.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay. Sylvan, you are first. Because, you're the only one who rolled above a 10.
I'm going to shoot the thing that I don't like.
Which one?
The Grick.
The Grick? Okay.
Mhm.
Yes. The Japanese tentacle monster.
And 18, does that hit?
Yes, an 18 hits.
Alrighty. Because I did not do sharpshooter, this is normal, which will be 8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. Okay. Next on the list is them. Now, what are they going to do? You killed one of the goblins from Area 9. Should probably look on Craigmont Castle, not the place you aren't.
Yes, Apelad.
Okay, the goblins run to the corners of the room. They actually run so that they are on the side of the room. They're on the other side of the wall, so you can't see them. They're hiding. They run to hide. And the Grick, seeing as how it can't get through the doorway, is going to slither. You see it slither towards you along the ceiling.
Ah!
So, next on the list is Narrow. This is up to you, buddy.
What do you want me to do? Breathe on it?
I think you have the best chance to walk in this room and not die right away. Up to you, buddy.
Yeah. We know how this goes. Am I up?
Sildar is actually going to go first. Is actually going before you, and he's going to hold action until you go in.
So he's also going, why don't you go first?
We've seen you tank before. Well, I have. Sildar hasn't, but he's heard my stories of you tanking before. Actually, I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration die on my turn, and I tell you, this can help you. This can help you with any ability check you have, any attack you make, damage roll, or it can even might help you dodge that one attack that hits you.
Yeah, I remember that one.
No, that's a new part. It's the dodging attack and adding to damage. That part you couldn't do before. I just learned that trick. My inspiration is even greater.
I walk in the room.
And I still never used my inspiring leader ability. We should all have bonus hit points, but I never did it. So, whatever.
You walk into the room.
You
die.
Walk into the room, sword out. Here, you tentacle monster
Goblin
from
1.
hell.
Goblin number 1 attacks you with his scimitar. 18 hits.
Yes, 18 hits.
For 3 total damage.
Clang.
Goblin number 2. This one looks like he has a leader position. He hits you does a 14 hit you?
Whiff.
And the Grick will attack you.
That'll hit.
Yeah, 22. Good. And damage is 8.
Ouch.
As it slashes you across, as he hits you with one of his tentacles.
All right. Let's see here. I really wish I had a Sweeping strike.
Well, the Grick is above you. You have a goblin to your left and a goblin to your right. You can advance 5 more feet into the room without taking a free strike.
I do that.
Okay?
That'll at least give somebody maybe some room to squeeze in behind me and maybe help with these goblins.
Yep.
How far away is the Grick from me?
The Grick is just inside your reach on top of the ceiling. Or hanging from the ceiling. You can just reach it from where it is, though.
So I could swing at the.
You could do a high
porn pinata.
You do a high swing to the on the thing to above you, or you could swing on one of the guys to either side.
Do you want a broom?
I kind of feel like I do. Yeah, I'm gonna swing on the tentacle porn pinata.
Okay, swing on the Grick.
How long does this die, or do I only?
As soon as you use it, you lose it.
Do I feel like I need it? How long does it last?
Until you use it.
So the rest of this adventure.
Yes, it will last.
Not at least the.
Or it will last until we make a short rest.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
Okay.
Since you rolled a 1 last time, you get to take a break. I don't trust you now. I do trust you.
You hit the Grick. Not a critical like you got last time. Didn't you get a critical on that other die too, though? Wasn't this the die that rolled the critical?
Yes.
Yeah. It rolled a critical, then it rolled an initiative for a 1.
Yeah, but
that's not an
initiative's
initiative.
not.
See, the die knows it can burn its 1 on initiative. You rolled average, which is what, 11
damage?
11 damage, and the Grick is wounded severely. And the Grick will not fall off the ceiling from your shot.
All right. You want to come out of timeout now?
Okay. Back to the top of the order.
I'm going to use sharpshooter against the Grick.
Okay, you're going to have to go up to the doorway to do that.
Yeah, alrighty.
So, you're not going to block. You're going to block the doorway to them, but you're not going to block it for anyone else.
So that's +3, so 17.
That'll hit the Grick. Since even if it did get cover, your sharpshooter feat ignores it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So 24.
The Grick would fall off the ceiling, but you pinned it there. As you shoot it right through its beak, through its head, and the arrow gets stuck on the ceiling. The Grick starts to hang off the ceiling, and then the arrow breaks because it's a Grick, and it falls on the floor.
Your next goblins.
At this point, you see one of the goblins, the one who's wearing the nicer robes, drop to his knees and start crying out. Oh!
I think that was his pet.
Then he gets up and stabs you because you're the only one he sees. Does a 17 hit.
Yes.
For 4 damage. The other goblin is going to walk out and see you and stab at you and whiff. Unfortunately, you're not carrying a melee weapon.
No.
And that's not within my attack range.
Nope. Okay.
Too bad I can't just stab him with an arrow.
Nero is going to walk up to that goblin and stab him. Crap. Hey, everyone whiffed. Sildar is going to walk up to the goblin and try to stab him. That will hit. Sildar's rapier is D8 +2. Doesn't kill him, but Sildar gets to make 2 attacks because he's awesome like that, and whiff with the second one.
Okay, this goblin leader.
Tears in his eyes as he stabs at you with his rapier.
For Tempest! I don't suppose a 13 hits.
Nope. Sylvan, there's a guy somewhat in your grill.
I wish I could kick him backwards and then shoot
Wait.
him.
What about your puppies?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let my puppies tear apart this one, and I'll go inside and shoot another one.
Well, okay. So yeah, I forgot about your wolf.
Or wait, they attack on my turn, don't they?
Yeah, they would attack on your turn. You can have one of your. I forgot about your dog. You can have the wolf that's with you. Attack. Try to pounce him.
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna have to jump over us. He does it, and then he's gonna pounce him. But because there's a guy in melee, he gets advantage. That will hit on the goblin, and will finish him off because the goblin is practically dead already. For 5 damage. Goblin dies.
Good job, Bauer.
Okay. I will go further in and try to stab the goblin that you're fighting. I will hit for 8 damage, which does not finish him off. Sildar goes in, will hit for enough to finish him off. That's 5, 13. Yeah, he's dead. Goblin is dead. All the enemies are dead at this point.
Well, crap.
Well, now what?
Well, now we close this door and we pray that was not heard. Oh, Tempest, please let our luck hold.
At this point, make perception rolls.
I'm surrounded.
I'm clueless!
I am having a hard time seeing stuff. I got a 13.
At this point, Nero points out that he hears noise from around the other curtain.
Yeah, they're probably coming. Yeah, we're going to close the store with us inside of it.
Okay?
Actually, no. No. How close would you say they are on that other side of that curtain?
At this point on the other side of the curtain, 20 feet.
Would I think we'd have enough time to quickly run across to the barracks and close ourselves in there?
Why do you want to go to the barracks?
Because they're gonna check this room. This is where the screaming was heard from. So yes, I'm gonna grab them and rush to the barracks on the other side and close ourselves in there.
Okay.
There's no talking, no discussion. Just grab them and go.
Okay. You enter the barracks. You don't hear the noise come any further.
I'm gonna listen at the door. And...
You hear the noise a little bit, but you don't hear it further.
No, look around the barracks while I'm in here.
Okay. The barracks in here, in this room, there's a stone brazier full of coals. It is glowing, but it appears to have been. But the fire hasn't been tended in a little bit of time. 4 straw pallets line the east wall. These pallets are a little bit bigger than your normal bedding. The south wall has collapsed, but a barren wooden door in that direction is still clear. Oh, and a curtain hangs in an archway to the north.
Are there any small objects lying around?
Not really.
No. I'm gonna wait for him to decide when we can leave because I don't see anything
once
interesting
I'm
here.
fairly certain that nobody is coming into the hall,
Okay.
I'm going to open the door slowly so it doesn't make a bunch of noise.
Yep.
And check out into the hall.
Okay.
It's clear?
It looks clear. You do hear a lot of noise coming from the other side of the north curtain, though.
I'm just going to go and look, even if I had to push past you.
No, I let you through.
Okay, I'm going to sneak up to the curtain and just sort of peek.
You see a bunch of humans in their tents. A few bugbears are laughing with them, but they seem eager to move past them. After a short period of time, you see them move to a door that's off to your right.
All right, take that information back and report it.
How many humans did you see? Big number, small number?
5.
5.
Okay, we're gonna brush past those guys because I'm pretty sure those bugbears are gonna try and flank us in a moment.
So where are you going?
Right through the curtain. Right through those 5 humans. We're gonna blitz them, kill them quick so they can't scream.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone object?
Well, why don't we try talking to him first?
Because we don't want to give the bugbears because if one of them shouts, the bugbears are going to come back, and I don't want to have to deal with 5 of them plus those bugbears.
Yeah. He's going to give you an inspiration die, the bard is.
Okay.
I take it this counts as a short rest?
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
Okay.
We ready?
Yep. Everyone roll initiatives to see who darts first. Well, this will be considered a surprise round.
1.
Okay, 1. 19, 11. Sildar. Sildar will be going first. On their initiative, they will be going on a 20. So, Sildar rushes in. And he immediately stabs at one of them who's on the ground. He immediately stabs at one of them, trying to catch him by surprise. Luckily, they do. He will hit the first human with his rapier. Where is the human? There it is. Okay. For a decent number of damage, 6. And then he will stab at him again. Not critical, darn. But the second stab wound finishes off the first human. Next on the list is Nero. Nero will charge in there. He will stab at another one of the humans. Actually, no, yeah, he's going to stab at him. He will hit for 9 damage. Next on the chopping block is Sylvan.
I'm going to, although I'm walking towards the area, I'm going to order my wolf bower to kill.
Okay. Any specific one or just kill?
Just kill.
Okay. He'll attack the one I was attacking. He will hit for... he will finish that one off. And it is your turn, Terminus.
All right. Actually, should look this up. I just had an idea. But I'm not quite sure if it'll work. Would it be possible for me to catch just the humans in a fire breath blast?
No.
Yeah, okay then.
No, you will definitely catch at least 1 or 2 of your allies.
Chunka, 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 chunka. Chop.
Okay?
That'll hit.
You do have advantage because they are surprised.
Ooh, that's right. I do. Well, that's the better die anyway.
Okay, so you hit.
Do hit.
2d6.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide which are the best 2. You know what? These guys haven't betrayed me yet. And they continue to not betray me.
So
12.
how much damage is that total?
18.
Okay.
16.
So Sildar killed 1. You killed another. There are now 2 humans left.
Shut up if you know what's good for you. Intimidation roll.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that Bardic.
Total?
Is 15.
Yeah, they beat you. They are not intimidated. 3 other guys just died, but they are not intimidated.
One of their guys is laying on the floor in 2 halves.
Yeah, they are not, and they will actually go first in the in this next round. As one of the red bands will call out to the 2 bugbears, and then he will stab at your wolf and you. No, that wouldn't make no sense. He'll stab at me and the wolf. The attack on me misses. The attack on your wolf will also miss. The other one is going to stab at you and Sildar. The attack on you will hit with a 21. The attack on Sildar will miss. And they hit you for a grand total of 6 damage. I'm not counting in your soak. Okay. It is Narrow's turn. He will stab the one that stabbed him. I can't use my inspiration on myself. He'll get stabbed back and miss. Sildar will stab at the one that stabbed at him and miss. And then miss. Okay. Sylvan, your turn.
If I order my wolf to attack, I can't attack myself, correct?
Correct.
Are the bugbears coming?
You haven't seen them yet.
Alright, well, if I haven't seen them, then... I'm going to shoot one of the humans. The human that tried hitting my wolf. I don't take that kindly.
Situation bonus.
And I don't think I hit him.
No, he does see an arrow fly past him, though.
11, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there should have been a situation bonus in that one.
For what?
For the intimidation after we just butchered half their...
They rolled a 20. They rolled a 20 on their wisdom check to avoid intimidation.
They didn't like those guys anyway.
Alright, my turn?
They apparently didn't even notice the fact that only 5 of them came back when 6 went out. As I said, these people can't count. Your turn, yes, as your entire team fails.
Alright. I'm going to bring my sword around to hit this guy. It's going to start dragging on the floor, send up a shower of sparks before I just whip around and will take this guy like a shaft of wheat.
Okay, let's see if that works. Nope. No, it doesn't.
I miss stunt bonuses.
Yeah. At this point, they will swing back at you. Same people, so the wolf will get hit for 3 points of damage to your wolf. Mark down that your wolf has 8 hit points left. The attack on me will miss. The attack on you will miss. The attack on Sildar will hit for 6 damage. So Sildar is wounded. And then you see the door to your right open up, and one bugbear is able to walk in and swing on not even you. The bugbear rolled a critical.
Oh crap.
The bugbear, it's not really a surprise attack, so you're good there. Hey, I rolled low.
Yes.
1, 1, 1, 4, so 7, 9 damage. That's below average of a non-critical. Okay, Nero's turn. Do I have any more Bardic Inspiration dice? I have to see. I don't know if I do. Number of times equal to your Charisma modifier. I have one more. Awesome. As a bonus action, here, have another Bardic Inspiration die. And then I'm going to stab at the guy who's attacking me again. And I'll miss again. And now we go to Sildar, who will attack the guy who's on him. And that will hit. For... I think it's only 6 damage, actually. Yeah, 6 damage. But a second shot will also hit for another 4 damage, so he's taking 10 damage. And now it goes to Sylvan.
Okay, I am going to... There's a
Maybe
chance...
his haplessness works on... I don't think it works on all things related to my character, but it does seem to be rubbing off on his rolls.
For what?
One of our viewers, Nemo, says maybe his haplessness works on all things related to his character, not just his rolls.
Eh.
Okay, I am going to use Sharpshooter against the Bugbear.
Okay.
And if I need to, do I have to declare I use this right away?
You have to declare it after. You can do it after you roll, but before I tell you whether or not the attack misses or not.
Okay.
What's your total?
My total currently would be 9.
Okay. Do you think you can hit him with the Bardic Inspiration die? The Bugbear does have a shield out.
No, I don't think I can.
Okay.
So that's my wasted arrow.
Okay. Sylvan. Terminus.
Okay, there's the Bugbear there.
Yep.
If I breathe fire in that direction...
You will not hit your allies, but you will hit the other Bugbear that's behind it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worrying about. Now, I just need to take
Why
a
are
real...
you worrying about that?
Yeah. Bugbears.
You're worrying about the Bugbears.
I'm worrying about the big...
Not hitting the... Okay.
I'm worried about the kind of power that Bugbears bring.
Well, you don't know that.
6 damage on a field save.
What save is it?
8 plus my con modifier plus my proficiency bonus.
Which kind of save is it?
Um...
Dexterity, con? Is it dexterity or con? I think fire is dexterity.
Yeah, it doesn't...
It'll say on there. It will say...
Oh, dex save. Yeah,
it's a dex save?
Uh,
okay.
Red, yep, dex save.
So you're going to use your action to use your breath weapon?
I was actually checking to see if it was an action.
It is.
It is. I was going to see if it's an action or bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to breathe fire on them.
Bugbear number 1. Bugbear number 2. You don't make an attack roll.
I don't make an attack roll. I just... Ooh.
So roll your damage then.
Light them up. 9.
Okay. They both kind of dodge into it. Neither one of them makes their save.
Smoke them if you got them.
Okay. They activate now. The Bugbear doesn't like smoking. So he's
wait a minute. Hold on. Is drinking a potion a bonus action or an action?
I'll make it a bonus action. It's technically an action, but I think that could be a bonus action. 2d4 plus 2 is what you heal.
1.
5, 7.
7 hit points.
I will take it.
Okay. The guys who are making 2 attacks on the wolf. The wolf will be hit for 6 damage. I am hit for 3 damage. I really wish we could finish off some of these people, but, you know, no one's hitting them. The other guy on Sildar will be missed. On you will be hit for a total of 7 damage. And the bugbear swinging on you.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Swinging on me?
Yes. The bugbear didn't.
That's on my die to swing on players.
Oh, for crying out loud! They want you to die, Nathan. The dice want you to die.
Roll the damage.
15, 21, 23. So I believe you're unconscious.
You down?
Yeah, I only had 7 HP, just took 23.
20. You did soak 3 of it.
Yeah, that's right. I had the R3.
And there is. Oh crap. Give me a second. I'm probably gonna say no to this, but I just want to see something. How much damage did you go under in one swing? So you had 7 left.
7 left, took 20. That'd be negative.
I just want to
13.
see what. I just want to see what that would have been.
And there went my 1 healing potion.
Okay, good for that. You wouldn't have instant died to that.
How much would it have taken?
So you would have been at 13, another 8 damage.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, another 8 damage and you instant die. Okay.
Yeah.
So everyone's gone. Oh, that's not good.
Wait.
So Nero gets to go now.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did I have to make a death save?
Not
there?
yet. You'll do it on your turn, which is before the ogres go again.
What's the DC on that again?
Look it up, please. I think it's just 11 plus or 10 up, or I don't forget what it is.
I'll look it up. There's an index in the book.
Okay,
right?
maybe I can crit for you guys now. Okay. Nero is going to try stabbing the guy on him. That'll hit. I think that guy was already wounded too, and he was. That guy is dead.
Yay!
So there's 1 human left. Sildar will attempt to kill it. Missed. Hit for maximum damage. So he took 9 hit points. Your turn. There are a bugbear that just slammed your buddy into concrete.
I am going.
And there's 1 more human left who just took a little bit of damage from Sildar.
I'm again going to try sharpshooter
Okay.
to the bugbear.
Okay. A total of what? I believe you had 3 to this?
12.
12.
Oh, 13.
That will miss.
Daggone it. Why? I need to hit. I need to hit as well as I did before.
Nate, death save.
Don't roll a 1. Don't roll a 1. Woohoo!
So you passed your first one?
Pass my first one.
Oh, wait a minute. Nero didn't do anything with his bonus action. He can't cast a spell right now. Awesome. That sucks. No, that sucks. He can't cast a spell right now. Oh, wait a minute. He can sheath his sword and cast a spell. You regain 4 hit points.
Hey, that means I'm back up.
So you wouldn't have made your death saving throw either. So, what are you going to do now that you are conscious again?
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus
I'm pretty sure it's
action?
an action.
I am too, but I just want to make sure. Because if it's a bonus...
You are currently prone, just so you know.
Oh,
Yep.
I used that.
I'm not trying to kill them.
No, you weren't.
I can't help it if both my dice hate people. This is my player-only die, and I really shouldn't be using it for them, but yeah. This is the die that got a crit on both parts of a dual enervation.
Alright, I'm going to...
And for those of you who haven't played 3.5, enervation does D4 negative levels.
I'm going to get up
Okay?
and lay on hands on myself.
Okay?
I'm going to burn about half my pool.
Okay. You know what your pool is, so...
Yeah, 15 for our viewers.
So you're going to burn 7 or 8 of it.
Yeah, I'm going to burn 7 of it to put me back up at 11.
Okay! The bugbear sees its target come up. Whack-a-mole. The human is going to stab at Sildar because, Sildar is being a little bit of a bastard. He will hit Sildar for 7 damage, and now Sildar is not liking this. He's wounded, but he's hoping that he can finish the job. The bugbear is going to swing on Nate, and...
Yes, Shad, the good thing about me being low on the initiative list is that it lets the others help me get up.
Does a 15 hit you?
Miss.
The bugbear whiffs. It's like, I hit you so well the previous times. I thought this was like a true striking sword. Or club. Okay, back to the top of the initiative order. Well, that was the top of the initiative order. I forgot, they go at the top. So Nero gets to go. Nero is going to... There's still one human left, but there are 2 bugbears. Nero is going to put his sword away, put his hand out, and say, Terminus, get out of the way.
Oh, crap. Crap.
And he holds his action for that to happen. Sildar will then activate. He will step to the side, but staying out of free strike range and stab his the human he's fighting. Finishing the job. The humans are dead. Okay. Sylvan.
I want to shoot one of the bugbears before whatever happens.
Go for it.
So, I'm going to use sharpshooter again. And I'm not going to hit anything because I rolled lower than last time.
Yeah, you aren't. So,
You lied to me, Dice.
Terminus?
Yeah, I'm...
Do you want to use my die? Here,
I-
I'll let
wait.
you might use this one.
That's right. I can attack and then move, right?
Yes, you can.
All right. Swing on the bugbear.
Okay.
I can
And
only
then I'm
roll
gonna hop
5s
back.
and 2s.
Okay. You will, however, take a free strike. You will hit the bugbear, though.
For a grand total of 9 damage.
You hop back, the bugbear swings back. Of course, hitting you for a grand total of 8 damage. And at this time, Nero casts his spell. And he casts Thunder Strike at it. So each of them make a save. Please don't make the save. Here, I'll let you roll. No. You'll roll well for once if I do that. Bugbear number 1.
Yes, dive. This is the spell that this team-killing Lich Lord used on me last time.
I did say I'm sorry.
Yes, you did say you're sorry.
14 will pass. but the other one will fail. Unfortunately, the one in front passed its save. However,
The one in
However-
front now is burned and has a big sword wound in him.
my total damage is 19, which half damage kills it, and full damage kills the guy in the back as both bugbears get flung back. How far does it say they get pushed? Oh, by the way, we all just became deaf for a moment as this is loud as a gunshot.
Oh, here's a ringing.
10 feet. You see the bugbears fly back, and the one in back hits the door that's on the other side. That's at the back of the hallway.
Well, that probably made noise. I really hope there was nobody over there.
But the bugbears are both bugbears died in that epic shot.
I believe everybody is dead in this room.
Yes, everyone is dead.
Have we hit our 2-hour mark?
Um,
Or do we do like a 2-hour?
We're doing
2.5?
3.
We're doing 3
3?
tonight?
Yep, so we're going to 11. We started at 8.
We
Okay.
started at 8:30.
Technically, yes, but we're scheduled to be on till 8.
11.
11.
Okay. Where
Can
to?
somebody heal my wolf?
What was that?
Can somebody heal my wolf?
Let's just take a let's just take a breather here.
I don't think we have enough time to take a short rest. Short rest is an hour.
Oh.
However, I used one of these, both of those today. However, if we might be able to take. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to take 10 minutes before it. The bard cast Healing Word on your wolf, healing it a grand total of 6 hit points.
Okay, so it's back up to 8.
And that's all he's going to do for right now.
Alright, that's fine.
Sildar. Yeah, Bard wants to keep some of his. Sildar is going to take his potion of healing. And heal 4.
Silly frontline people always taking damage. We got a lot of words there.
My
From
dice hate
Chad,
players. My dice hate players.
weight modifier plus velocity divided by the door HP. Bugbears aren't
The
light.
bugbear was 10 feet away from the door and was flung exactly 10 feet. He had enough momentum to contact the door, but his momentum was stopped after that point. Because he had just barely enough momentum to contact the door. It still caused a knock.
Knock knock. You gonna live?
Yeah, I'll live.
You want a healing potion? I got 2 of them on me.
Yeah, I got
I
another.
could use one.
Here you go. Conserving on spells a little bit, but so hey, you rolled above average. Awesome. So what do you guys want to do?
All right, there's a door there.
Okay, so the tarp, you see the tents, and there's a tarp over there that you suspect was the tarp they told you about. There's a door here with 2 bugbears in the hallway in front of another door.
I'm going to check that other door.
Yeah.
As you walk toward the other door, that door opens.
Hello.
Hello.
And inside that, and the person who opens that door is a drow. It is a female drow that opens the door.
All right, Inky.
She then shuts the door, seeing you guys, as you hear shouting coming from the room.
Hey, I already did that joke.
You know what? I'm going to do my usual thing and attempt to do something to demoralize them.
Okay.
I'm going to arrange what remain the dead bodies that are mostly intact, so that they are sitting cross-legged outside the door, with their heads, with their hands in their laps, but with their head held in one hand, with the fingers up the finger up the one
You are a
nostril.
paladin, right?
Yes, I am a paladin of vengeance, lawful, neutral. I believe in total warfare. You crush the enemy so that they don't rise again.
After you get the first one of these mutilations set up, the door opens, and inside, you see the. I'm sorry. This is inside. This is King Grawl. You see a bugbear holding an individual hostage who appears to be a dwarf, saying, "Surrender or the dwarf dies."
Wait, there was one thing I wanted to do.
What's that?
I was holding action until somebody was going to open the door.
Oh, yeah!
Okay.
And then I was going to shoot them.
Okay.
Because I don't quit. I believe in shoot
Surrender or the dwarf dies.
Oh, for crying out loud!
Check it.
Wait, this is a bugbear. Isn't that a goblinoid?
She doesn't get advantage on goblinoids for her attack. What was it?
I rolled a 10. That would be 18.
Well, that would hit it. The arrow flies past him. Surrender or. Okay.
That was a warning shot. I don't do those often.
You see him bring his hand club down and club the guy in the head as the dwarven body falls over, and the bugbear leans to put his foot on the dwarf's throat. Another shot, and I choke the life out of this dwarf.
Would I have time to tackle him?
You can attempt to tackle him right now. Okay?
I'm attempting to tackle him.
This is you would make an athletics roll. Hold on. I have to check grappling because grappling is always weird in D&D.
I haven't used that one in ages. Same thing with this one.
Okay, hold on a second. Athletics. Okay, probably under combat then. Grappling! Okay, which is a tackle. Contested by the target strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics. So you will be a contested roll.
You little piece! I'm pretty sure he beats my 10. Considering he rolled a 10 on the dice.
Yes, but he only got a 12. You run up to him, you try to tackle him, you hit him and you move him a little bit, but he stays up there.
But maybe far enough back from the dwarf so that he's not stepping on him?
He does lose his balance a little bit, but you don't tackle him. His foot does move.
That's all I want to do is keep him from stepping on the dwarf.
At this point, initiative, though.
18.
13.
You rolled well. Sildar.
Tackling. Okay, good. I think I didn't use you.
And the enemies will activate on a grand total of 9. Okay. First on the list is Narrow. And what is Narrow gonna do? He does.
Grab the dwarf!
He's gonna cast a fairy fire into the room. And what does fairy fire do? It's gonna outline them in stuff.
Yes, I beat something on initiative.
It happens every once in a while. Fairy fire, dexterity saving throw. Excellent. So, the dwarf's obviously going to fail. The bugbear is going to pass. The evil mage will pass. And the drow will fail. And there's another failure in there, but you don't know what it is. Okay. And you can't really get to the dwarf, but if you move combat into that room, I'll get the dwarf.
All right, who's up?
That was Nero. Sylvan. You still have your wolf, remember?
I do still have my wolf. But I really want to shoot this bugbear.
Okay.
I'm going to try for a normal shot first.
Okay.
Then if I see I'm rolling good, I will try for...
Yep.
Does a 17 hit it?
Yes.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Full damage.
5. Maybe
Okay.
5.
You hit Groll for a little bit of damage. Next on the chopping block is Terminus. Swinging on him.
Let's see if I can't get him this time. Come on, great sword. 16?
Hits. Hits him.
14 damage. Does something other than graze him?
You take a good chunk out of him, but he still looks reasonably healthy. Okay.
But is it also possible for me that the impact might push him back even a little further into the room?
He's not really pushed back. He's still a little bit off of the dwarf, though.
All right. I'll have
Sildar, who is between everyone, Sildar is going to rush up, and he's going to pull the dwarf away to safety, and he will succeed. Okay. Actually, I forgot about the other people. Okay. We are going to get a spell from inside the room.
Liz Nemo says hi.
Hello.
Also, don't eat me. But I don't think you harbor those kind of levels of...
Nate, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw from a paladin. I don't suppose I get my proficiency bonus to this.
Are you proficient in wisdom saving throws?
Yes, I am. Aha!
Yes, you would then.
9!
You failed. You are paralyzed.
What does that do?
I'm looking it up, but it can't be good.
With a name like Paralyzed, no, I'm very, very certain it isn't.
You are incapacitated. You get to make this save every round, though.
Oh, joy.
However, you can't do anything on your turn.
Which is next, I'm guessing?
Which is... no, you just went. Sildar went, he's pushing him away. Narrow's turn is now.
Wait, I haven't still used this Bardic Inspiration die.
Okay, you can use it and try to avoid getting paralyzed.
Bardic Inspiration die, go!
Yeah, you failed.
Failed
You got a
me.
9, 10. You
Yeah.
needed to get a 13.
Yeah, what did that one have on it?
I don't know. I wasn't looking at it. Okay. Narrow's turn. This is not looking good for our heroes. Not looking good at all. Narrow is going to try to save your ass. And by save your ass, you might take damage from this. You do not auto fail Constitution rolls. I will tell you that much. So you will get a Constitution save against this, as Nero casts his lovely Thunder Wave again. Unfortunately, you will be hit by it. He does love that spell so much. You passed.
I passed this time.
You passed it though. Unfortunately, this is a lesser Thunder one. Ah, the Bugbear fails it.
Pretty sure whoever that was just failed.
Failed it. The Wizard fails it. This is only a 2d8 version, though. 5. 5 damage. They are all flung into the room, though. You are not. You stay where you are. They are all flung back into the room, which I'll actually add another d6 of damage to all of them. Which doesn't do anything. Evil man. Hold on. I have to check what Yarno's hit point level is. He cannot be that low. He is that low. Yarno. The other thing. Dear Lord. Okay, they're all knocked prone. Okay. I believe they're knocked prone. Are they knocked prone? No, they're not knocked prone. Okay, but however, the next person on the list is Sylvan.
Which one paralyzed him?
The mage.
The mage tried.
You see the mage did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You see a mage in the back of the room cast a spell on him, and he kind of just froze.
Okay, well, I'm figuring mages aren't very strong, so I'm going to order Bauer to attack.
The mage would be behind the bugbear, so it'd have to attack.
You have to go through the bugbear.
You could probably shoot him.
No, I want to shoot this bugbear to death, so if I can't get to the mage yet, I'm going to try sharpshooter.
Okay.
And that better gosh darn hit. That's a 19.
That will hit the bugbear.
Okay. And that will be 16 damage.
And you already used your Bardic Inspiration die.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot the bugbear, and he takes a wound to his chest, starts bleeding profusely, but he stays his ground just barely. Terminus, your turn. You can't do anything. Make your save. What'd you get?
13.
You feel your body be able to move.
You're mine.
Okay.
Because I take it I can't even take a bonus action right now.
No, you cannot. Okay, the enemies get to go. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. On the person who just attacked me, who just attacked the big guy, you see the wizard cast a spell targeting you. And you will take 9 damage.
That hurt.
Magic missile?
That is magic missile. As you see 3 bolts of energy just shoot at you, you take 9 points of damage.
Now I wish I had my fire breath.
Okay, the drow is going to walk up to you, Nate, and attack. And we'll hit. And we'll hit twice, actually. For 9 damage and 10 damage. Dear Lord.
Okay, that's 6
As you
and
see
13. Ow!
The bugbear is going to walk away from the door and, let me see, does he have one of these things on? Yeah, he knows where they are. Bugbear is going to drink a potion. Okay, Sildar is going to walk up to this drow that just came about. Missed and missed. He sucks. He does suck. He gets 2 attacks, but his attacks are so freaking low it barely matters. Back to the top of the order. Narrow again. My last spell. Make good use of it. 6 hit points to you.
I live.
Sylvan, there is a drow attacking your buddy now.
The natural enemy of all
Did the bugbear move out of the way?
It did. You can't see the bugbear anymore. You can see the mage now.
Bower, kill.
You would have to go through the drow.
I would have to. Oh. Well, screw it. I'm going through
Hold
the drow.
action.
Bower, why?
Just hold action.
You can attack. You can send Bower after the drow.
I'm sending Bower after.
Hold.
I'm sending Bower after the drow. Unless you tell me what you're planning on doing or yelling at.
Thunderous. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't yell that out in character.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does have advantage because there's an ally nearby. It will hit. The drow will take a strength saving throw. It will pass it, because why not? I pass everything, but but it will take 5 damage. Okay, I really got to start rolling better for the party instead of against the party. Terminus, it is your turn.
Yeah.
If only it failed its saving throw, then it would have been knocked prone.
There we go.
Well, you guys are passing around pizza. There. In the chat.
I do have 1 more inspiration die. I should probably give it out with Narrow. But he did cast it. He did cast his last spell.
In the name of Tempest, be gone!
Okay, roll to hit.
I don't suppose the 13 hits a lightly armored drow.
Nope.
Oh wait, I have advantage from the wolf.
Oh, yep.
You little. Ah!
You don't use this. I believe the smites work that they only work on a hit. So.
Yeah, I don't even really cast it until the.
But you missed.
Yeah, I just fanned her.
So who's been doing damage? Yarno
Yarno
is gonna do it. You guys are up there. Let's cast a spell. Let's cast on the wolf. The wolf takes 10 damage.
Oh, my wolf is down.
The drow is going to attack.
Ooh, pizza slice.
Its second strike will provoke a free strike. However, you will take 10 damage.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't suppose I get to swing back first, right?
You're going to be put down to 0, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, you will be down first.
No!
What?
Find a reason to get an extra hit point. Come on. Is there a way you can sneak out 1 hit point?
You said it was how much damage?
10.
Damn, even my DR it takes me to exactly 0.
Yeah, I know.
Come on. Think, Nate, think. I have no potions. Can't heal myself on a bonus action.
You're down.
I'm down.
The bugbear steps into view, and the drow is attacking Sildar, hitting Sildar twice. Wait a minute, no, those drow's turn.
Yeah.
So it already did. So your wolf went down, your friend went down. Narrow's turn. Use that spell. I've used all those spells.
Wait, is Cure a bonus action?
No, it isn't. I'm out of spells. Nero is going to pull out his rapier and attack the drow. Hitting the drow. Come on, I need a critical on that one. 11 damage to the drow. Sylvan.
Who looks the most injured that I can hit with my bow?
The mage?
The mage.
Okay, I'm gonna take one down. I'm taking one down.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, you took one down.
Alrighty, mage is down.
The mage gets dropped.
And then for a bonus action, I don't like how low my health is. Because I don't want to end up like Nate.
Okay.
I'm squishy. So that's 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, Sildar still got to go though. I forgot to attack with him. Attacking the drow. Come on, Sildar, hit. You suck, Sildar. You suck more than anything.
Alright, and then I believe I'm next.
Yeah, your wolf has to make a death saving throw, and you have to make a death saving throw. It's a Constitution roll.
No, it's just roll
Straight down?
better.
Okay, so your wolf failed one.
I make one.
Okay. The drow will attack the new enemy, who he sees as another drow. Betrayer of your... Yes, and he will fail. And so will I. Wait a bit, 6.
Don't you have... Oh, no, you don't have advantage with anything yet.
No, I don't. 6, 12, 13. Damn. Sylvan, your turn.
Alright, who's the next most injured?
Oh yeah, the bugbear now steps into view. It would be the bugbear at this point.
Alright, I am going to, again, try sharpshooter.
Critical!
I love you, dice!
Critical! So, you hit, you roll your damage twice, plus but your modifiers only get added once. So 12, 20...
Plus the 10.
No, it's 12, 22, plus your dex of 4, which is 26. Yeah, it only had 11 hit points left.
Another
King
one right
Grawl.
to the brain pan.
King Grawl goes down.
There's an arrow buried somewhere in his central nervous system. I think right between the hypothalamus and the thalamus.
And now, Terminus and your wolf make a death saving throw.
Oh,
Well,
for crying out loud.
Damn.
I'm guessing I'm failing because I got a 6.
Yes.
By the way, Liz, if you roll a 20, it counts as 2 successes.
Actually, if you roll a 20, if you roll a 20, you regain a hit point. You
As
instantly
a
stabilize.
Beastmaster, don't I have something for this if he does die?
Here you go, Liz. Borrow my book.
I have it in my book.
All right.
At this point, let me just read up on this real quick. What the heck the drow is going to do? Role playing the drow, because 2 of its allies are dead now.
I can only fail one more death saving throw, and if I do, Terminus is terminated.
The drow is going to take a dash action and run past the party. Provoking a free strike, which will hit for 11 damage from me. It will provoke a free strike from Sildar. Which will actually hit. Congratulations. For another 9 damage. unfortunately, that's everyone left. It was here. And you see it run out.
How fast does he move?
He's moving 60 feet right now. She is.
She is?
Yeah.
And if I
She
run...
she ducked out of the behind the curtain.
And my normal speed is 35, so if I run, isn't that like 70?
Yes.
So I can chase after her and shoot her?
You could. You also have you have one party member, but the bard's probably gonna, you can think the bard might be able to take care of him.
I'm gonna tell them to stabilize those two. I'm gonna chase after it and the drowned shooter.
Okay. You'll do that on your turn then. Which is not quite yet. Nero is going to come up and try to stabilize you with a medicine roll. He will fail. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to try again, sharpshooter.
Oh, he's going to give you a bardic inspiration
I thought he
die.
was out of those.
No, he had one left.
17.
17 will hit her.
And that'll be 18 damage.
Oh, you did use sharpshooter.
Yes, I did.
The body falls over face first into the ground.
Damn straight.
That's saving throw time, huh?
Yep, you don't have to use the die yet that I gave you.
Good point. Good point. I don't have to declare its use right away.
I
For crying out loud, my wolf is dead.
Your wolf died.
And I'm mad.
Stabilize you. You are stabilized.
You did good, Bauer.
Oh. Why does everything hurt?
Alright.
You almost died.
Well, that explains the lights and the...
Did you get the draw? Oh!
Yeah, I got the drow.
Damn.
Okay, let's pull the bodies into this room.
Okay, I'll grab the drow's body and drag her in.
As you pick up the drow's body, it no longer looks like a drow.
Changeling? Or a doppelganger or something?
If you know what a doppelganger is, yeah, you would say it was a doppelganger. The chamber you pull them into is a crude space set up as a living space. Thick furs on the floor to serve as carpets, old trophies hanging on the walls. A large bed to the north, brazier coals burning brightly. A round table with several chairs stand to the south of the door. The dwarf has been moved, obviously, at this point, but you move the dwarf back. You're able to stabilize the dwarf. Eventually, the dwarf wakes up from his unconsciousness, and you do recognize it as Gudrun, your friend that hired you on this quest to begin with.
Hey.
Hey, we look alike.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Been better. I'm better than him. I'm better than that. I'm better than the wolf over there that's kind of just like standing in the corner for some reason. That never did anything because I forgot about it. You see a wolf just standing in the corner, a little bit dazed.
That's
Wait.
right, viewers. She had two wolves.
No, that's not the wolf. This is King
Oh.
Groll's wolf that I forgot about.
I'm gonna try animal handling on that wolf.
Try it.
20.
Yeah, it's friendly to you now. You killed its master and you want a new one.
Alright, so I now have Bauer, rest in peace. So I have Syria. So now I have a new wolf. And if anyone has any suggestions for a name for it, just put it in the comments.
The dwarf grumbles something. My map.
They were after your map?
They have my map somewhere.
Alright, guys, let's check out this room.
To the north of the room, there is another doorway.
Somebody else go through first.
I'm gonna burn one of my first level spells to cast Cure on myself.
Okay.
Uh,
The northwest room is a partially collapsed chamber that was once a comfortable bedroom. It still contains large tile tub unused that hasn't been used in a while. So there is also the large bed on the north part of the chamber.
The wolf replacement program.
There is also the large bed on the north part of the chamber.
Alrighty.
So, what do you guys do?
I gotta search for the map.
Where are you gonna search?
Um,
There is the table. What's in this room? Okay, let's see. Find out what's in this room for starters. There are thick furs on the floor serving as carpets. Old trophies hanging on the wall. The large bed to the north. The brazier of coals. The chairs around the table to the south. And that's pretty much it.
should I check the table to the south?
There is nothing on the table. Well, you see a few pages. It looks like there's negotiations that were going on
Okay.
between people.
Then I don't know. Is anyone else doing anything? Otherwise, I'll make another.
what else? There's
There's the carpeting, the trophies hanging on the wall, the coals, the large bed, and the table and chairs.
I'm gonna check the bed.
Okay. Where are you checking?
I'm just gonna toss it.
Okay, excellent. Underneath the bed mattress, as you flip it over, there is a stitched leather sack.
Yeah, this is about where most soldiers would keep their things.
Okay.
Check the sack.
You see a large quantity of silver and electrum, 3 potions of healing, and a parchment on top.
Take out the parchment and take a look at it.
It appears to be a map.
Hey Gundren, is this your map?
Yeah, that's my map.
I can't see what that name suggestion is.
Nymeria? Nymeria?
Actually, the wolf does have a name.
Oh.
Not like what is it, like on the collar?
Yeah, he doesn't really have a collar.
Yeah,
The wolf had a name,
the wolf had a name.
but no one can really know it. So, Sildar at this point,
Yes, Shad. I don't think our Lich Lord is quite familiar with the word that he is pronouncing.
who? Which one?
Brazier.
Sorry, I don't know that word.
Yes.
They knew what I'm talking about.
Yes, but I have a feeling you're,
Fine.
yes, brazier is
Yeah, I
another
know what
word.
that too is. Unfortunately, I don't know how that word was quite pronounced, and I'm pronouncing it how it looks.
I thought that's what it was, but I was like, no, it couldn't.
Brazier. Brazier. Fine.
Brazier, yes.
Thank you for the correction.
I wasn't going
I
to...
apologize for snapping. Thank you for actually pointing that one out. Yes, I understand I was probably pronouncing that wrong. I didn't care at first.
It was in.
So, at this point, Sildar is also going to say that they might have taken his gear over into this area, so he might want his original gear back. Particularly if we can find my sword.
Yeah, let's go help him find his stuff.
Yep. I'm.
What do you recommend we do with Iarno? Particularly Iarno. I checked his body. He is dead at this point. He had no effort of surviving. What do you guys want to do with Iarno?
Well, as we're walking around this building, because I'm fairly certain there's still more minions crawling about.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick up Ierno's body. Is there? First off, shake it a little bit. Does it sound like there's anything of value on him?
What have Yarno had? Oh, well, his staff is valuable that he had on him,
Okay, yeah, that goes in the bag or on my back.
which actually is a glass staff. Otherwise, you can't really hear anything on him when you shake him a little bit.
Alright, perfect. Yeah, I'm just gonna drag him around for a little bit, because if there's any of his minions left around,
Okay.
me dragging around their boss's
That's fine.
corpse is probably going to deter them from
I
attacking.
was just gonna cut off their boss's heads instead of carry around the whole corpse.
Actually, yes, what the hell am I doing?
As much as it pains me for a member of the Lord's Alliance to do that, that's about what he deserves. So, where are we guys gonna go from here? We have in this area of the castle, there was the one room to the south of the barracks that we were in previously. Otherwise, we have not explored the entire western part of the castle.
Well, let's go check that out, because they probably have an armory over on that side where they would have taken his gear.
On the left side, or on the? Are we talking about the west side of the castle?
West side of the castle.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we going to get there?
Walking?
Walking just...
Okay, you walk. There's no room to it out of 11. You walk down into the original hallway. There is the one door, and then there is the other door that was the Goblin Mess Hall. Which room do you want to go through?
We'll go through the Goblin Mess Hall.
Okay, the Goblin Mess Hall. Still no one in there. There is a doorway on. There is a small pathway through the rubble to the southwest, and there is a door to the north on the northwest corner of the hallway.
I feel like being stupid and taking some of the blood of their leaders and putting on the wall. I drink your milkshake.
You don't know that reference?
No, I don't. I don't.
Your character does not know that reference. Okay,
I don't get that reference.
it's
from
from
a
There Will
movie.
Be Blood, I believe.
I've never actually. I only saw the scene. I
I haven't
actually
seen.
the
Yeah, I
movie.
haven't seen the entire thing either. I think I own the movie, but I haven't seen it. So, do you go through the door, or do you go through the rubble?
Go through the rubble.
As you start approaching the rubble, you see 3 goblins sleeping in their cot beds. You're gonna coup de grace them? If you just coup de grace them, let's see. You coup de grace the first one, and the next 2 wake up. Actually, one of them wakes up. The next one in line wakes up. Ah!
I'm just gonna show him his former boss's head.
Ah!
Run.
Wait! Wait, you
We have
idiot!
nowhere to go! You're standing in the way!
I am going to ask him in his own native language about where the items that we are looking for are.
What are you looking for?
We're looking for
Sildar mentions a longsword and some chainmail armor.
a longsword and some chainmail armor.
Anything that would be in the storeroom, up on the northwest, the northwest tower.
You guide us
There's a
there.
door right there.
You guide us there, and I promise I will not kill you.
Okay. Gets up, kicks his friend. Our boss is dead. God dang it! Again. Click. Okay. As you're walking, you are now walking past the main hall. As you are walking past it, one of them has the forethought. Don't step that way. He points out the trap below hand.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
He goes to open the door. I looks in. Okay, there's no one in there. Here, stuff's in there. As you look in, as you see, there's a storeroom. And after that, the goblins go running out the front door. shouting, "The boss is dead! The boss is dead! Run for your lives!"
Murder hobos of our opponents.
You forgot the Great Destroyer is here!
At that, you see goblins. There's a door to your left. You see two goblins open the door, look at you, seeing you right there, shut the door real quick. Maybe they'll go, maybe they'll go, maybe they'll go. And behind you, you see two goblins walk out of a similar door and run for the front door. And then you hear shouting from the outside as the goblins that were outside doing watch seem to be running in terror.
Ah, another successfully cooked fear turkey.
Sildar looks at his gear and is grateful that his weapon and armor are back to him. At this point, Gudrun will say, mentions that he still has two brothers that he does not know the whereabouts are, and the Black Spider is probably inside the mine as we speak, trying to uncover its secrets. He mentions that he and his brothers had discovered this mine, and tells you that there's one particular place in this old mine. This was a mine from a prosperous old human colony that got invaded by orcs. There's one part of this mine that I'm guessing he's going after, which is an area called the Forge of Spells.
Hold on to that thought. I'm going to walk over to that room where the goblins peeked their head out and then said, I hope he goes, I hope he goes, I hope he goes.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take that door down.
Ah!
Grab a goblin,
What are you doing?
pick him up. Where would your friends run?
I don't know!
Who would they run to when this place falls?
No, this place has never fallen!
Yes, if it falls, where would you go?
Anywhere away from the people that defeated us?
They're probably hired on the spot.
I don't know.
Who was your boss's boss?
My boss was Grohl.
And who was Grull's boss?
Grohl was hired by someone named the Black Spider.
Would you go to the Black Spider?
No. I don't work for the Black Spider. He hired us to...
Just open my hand.
Beat
Boom
it.
drop.
You're not going to kill us as we walk past you. There's no other door in this room.
Go!
Beat it.
They run.
That's all I needed to know. Now we know the Black Spider isn't going to be alerted to the fact that we know that he's in the mine.
Probably not.
Well, that works to our advantage.
At this point, Sildar is going to ask you a question. How long have you known Iarno was Glassstaff?
Once we took out the first red bandit hideout.
After you had gone into their hideout.
After we got into their hideout, I found a little letter.
And why did you not tell me that the person I was searching for had turned traitor?
Because I just had a letter as proof. It might have been faked.
You could have at least told me there was evidence. I asked you about him. You told me you did not tell. You told me
your name was in the letter.
No, it wasn't.
That's what I'm telling him. Your name was in the letter. I had reason to suspect that everyone in the Lord's Alliance was in
Deception
on this.
roll, please.
No, wait. Sorry. I'm going to leave out the your name was in the letter.
It seemed like everyone in the Lord's Alliance was involved in this. I couldn't have fully trusted you.
No, that's not a lie then.
Yep.
Insight roll. He passed his insight roll. It'd be charisma based, but since you're not lying, you're not actually doing anything. He just needs to, pass his insight roll to determine whether or not he believes you, and he does. I hope I've assuaged your suspicions that the Lord's Alliance is traitorous. It was only this individual.
I'm not so sure about just this individual, but I'm now
It was
willing
not
to
me.
believe.
It was not me.
I'm willing to believe it's a small group within the Lord's Alliance now.
Well, I recommend we take Gudrun back to Phandalin, and we'll sort out getting to the Wave Echo mine next time.
I think that would be good. I don't like the idea of this forge of spells. That doesn't exactly sound like something I want somebody walking around with a pseudonym playing with.
At this point, Gudrun's going to mention that the Forge of Spells is an area for crafting magical items.
Yeah, definitely something I don't want him to have.
Unfortunately, we know that this black spider is working with doppelgangers now.
I believe these are yours.
Yes, they are.
All right, I am going to during this break. Till next time. If I have, it said I need 8 hours, so I don't know if when we're sleeping or something.
You'll have that 8 hours during
Okay.
the span.
I will be bonding with Syria.
Because it's going to take you about
Sarah.
a day to get back there. It took you a day to get here, and it's going to take you a day to get back. And I will give you the 4th level at this point.
Okay.
If you're going to Wave Echo Cave, you're going to need it.
Yay, level 4. Let's see what I get.
You get an ability score increase, which you can either take +2 in one skill, +1 into two attributes, or a feat. And your bard is going to take a feat.
Darn, I was hoping for another spell slot.
No, you get them every other level at this point.
Okay, what was my options again?
Okay, at level 4, you get an ability score improvement.
Okay.
You get 2 +1s. They can go into 1 attribute, 2 attributes, or you can forego your ability score adjustments to take a feat.
And we cap at 20.
Yes, the cap is 20.
Okay, I'm gonna cap my dexterity then because I'm close to capping.
I think I'm going to cap my strength.
Okay, excellent. The bard's taking a feat.
So that means my...
And I think I'm going to do the next smartest thing. And I'm going to get rid of this penalty.
You were at 19 before? For your strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is all you get, so you don't get anything else. Neither do you, Liz. You only get your ability score improvement. And you don't get any more spells. The bard, however, does. Because, full progression spellcasters are awesome.
Because my dexterity raised by 1, that would also raise my armor class by 1, right?
Correct.
Would that also raise my initiative?
Yes, it would. So,
Which is why I raised my dex. Normally it's a throwaway for me.
But you've been dropping a lot.
Yeah, well,
that doesn't help him.
It doesn't help
No.
me with that. But what it does help me with is raising my initiative from a -1 to a 0. Plus, it gives me a 0 for my stealth skill.
Ooh, I
Instead of
learned
a
a new
-1.
spell. I learned a new spell. What spell should I take?
What do I roll for
Alright.
hit points again?
D10. D10. And the bard's going to take the average again.
And I'm going to take the average because
I rolled a
got
1.
so badly hosed last time. I'm kind of
I should
leery
probably
of-
do the
average.
average next time, but I rolled a 1. I
So
rolled it.
does the bard have the most hit points now? Still
I have 23.
No,
27
no, you're still tied with me.
plus your Constitution.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I get that every turn?
Yeah, every level you get your Constitution. So you
So
have 10.
9, so that's
So you have,
30.
No, you have. So you have 10, 22. So in 22, taking the average, so it's 28. So you rolled twice and got 1s for both of your other 2 levels.
No, just once.
So you should have more hit points than that.
That's because I didn't give myself my con bonus last time.
So you get your con bonus this time again.
So
Yeah.
21, that was 24,
So
and then 9 is 33.
yes.
So I shouldn't have been dropping that easily.
So what should my next spell be? I can take another 2nd level spell for the bard. Animal Messenger, Blind Deafness, Calm Emotions, Cloud of Daggers, Crown of Madness, Detect Thoughts, Enhance Ability, which I already have, Enthrall, Heat Metal, Hold Person, Invisibility. I think Hold Person is a good one.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm going to take Hold Person. And now, your bard can cast spells while wielding his weapon.
Lucky. Oh, wait, I can still do that.
As long as your holy symbol is on your shield, you can.
Actually, it's not. It's on my weapon.
Okay. That might be a little weird, but I'll allow it.
Oh, it's all right on the,
Yeah,
right on
no.
the pommel.
So yes, your bard became a warcaster,
Yay!
which means that when a creature provokes an attack of opportunity from me, I can cast a spell as long as it only targets them.
Alrighty. So is that it? We're gonna wrap this up.
Yep, we've wrapped this
we
up.
were just under 3 hours. So
That's
now
fine, I
we're
think
over. Are we? No, we're not quite.
Not quite.
So next time, the group will try to liberate the Wave Echo Cave.
And
We'll see you then.
do we want to wait until after we see all the lag?
Is the lag in our view?
Well, there's a lag in our view.
Would it go for our time?
Yes, it would. And I guess we are trying to keep this under 3 hours.
Yeah, which we're
Yeah,
at.
but we don't want to cut
correct.
it short.
Well, any comments that we get now, we can respond to.
Well, I know. I
By
just
typing.
mean we don't want to cut our exit short, but I think we should be fine now.
Have a good week.
Yeah,
Have a good week. And we'll see you. Or just remember, don't kill us. We're the PCs.
I tried.
Yeah, you did try.
I told him you might die. While you guys were